cuz got all these carrots on my...
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. A moment now to check out some numbers for Jalen Brunson.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. And the forwards will be Bridges and Hart. Then there's Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Houston at the 2 guard. And for Brooklyn, Porter and Clowney up in the forward spots. Anderson is out there with Demon. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot manning the middle. So Brooklyn will get the first possession. Nothing quite like a rivalry game. We all love them. Richard, how much extra attention do these games get from the players and the coaches?
Players won't say it to the media, but we know what's at stake. Since the schedule was released, these games have been circled on the calendar by both teams.
Count the basket.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Pass to Clowney. Fires for 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Brunson against Anderson. Now, here's Bridges. T right on him.
Oh, Bridges.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Anderson finds Claxton. And he lays it straight in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Towns with the bucket.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Screen by Claxton. Pass to Porter. Pulls it from the elbow. Not enough on that one as it misses.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
So, RJ, last season, the Nets making a pair of in-season trades to add future assets.
Dealing Dorian Finney-Smith to the Lakers, Dennis Schroeder to the Golden State Warriors. Brooklyn got back a bunch of second-round picks. Smart moves as they continue to build.
Here is Anderson following the score by New York. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Porter, no luck.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Pass to Demon. And the rejection by Towns.
Oh, Big Cat saying no way.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one,
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Now here's Brunson. Really played well against Orlando in his last outing.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Nets trail by 8. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, Jordy Fernandez and I got a chance to talk for a bit. The coach had nothing but praise for Jalen Brunson, and he said he spent a lot of time watching Jalen. His words were, it's not easy for a player his size to dominate like he does. It speaks to his drive and his ability to outthink his opponents.
Nice.
Coach holds Brunson in high regard. Kevin, back over to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And so, Jordy Fernandez decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Knicks. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, there's the Nets. Not really any threat right now as their record's showing a lot more losses. Anderson finds Porter. Anderson with the screen for Porter. Drills it from outside.
And such a sharp shooter from outside the arc. Porter just superb at knowing when to fire from deep.
Here's Brunson, and they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Nets trail by 9. Outside, Porter. Pass to Clowney. Takes a three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And that jump shot by Porter is pure. Has such a fluid shooting motion.
Brunson the pass to Houston. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Now Anderson. Over in the corner, Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And we hear a lot about 6'11" Nick Claxton's effect on defense. RJ, what's your opinion?
Well, it's not just his rim protection, but he can pop out and affect shots in the mid-range. He guards multiple positions well. And his defensive versatility, that's not easy to come by. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Brunson, good. Brunson's got 11.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Anderson. The kick out to Porter. Bridges with the steal. Clowney pulls it in.
You missed a layup?
And it's Porter with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. 6-point game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
Leaving points at the free throw line can take the edge off of a team. You're playing physical, you're playing hard, and it's just not paying off.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. The story from beyond the arc. Here's who's leading in that category across the NBA. You take a look at Shamet. He's absolutely deadly from outside.
He is as automatic as they come from behind the arc, and that shooting ability makes him an option every trip down the floor.
Here's McBride, and looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
There's a good screen. Pass to Wolf. Robinson against Sharp. 6 on the shot clock. Elbow shot. And he banks in the layup.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And here's Clarkson. Now Shamet. He's guarded by Williams. And that one's good, Shamet. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Snatched away. Down low. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And sometimes we forget about Clarkson's vertical. He's more than happy to remind us on those throwdowns.
Traore up again. Great positioning on the
why we getting beat on the rebounds,
we talk
man?
about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And stolen by Sharp.
Up the.
Williams looking around. Here's Traore. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Their last win put them into double digits with 10 in a row. Wow, quite a stretch.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole. Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Knicks out front, leading by 7. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Knicks.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
They've got Traore. Also, Terrence Mann is out there. Porter is out there with Sharp. And it's Wolf in at the power forward position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Traore. Mitchell Robinson making his last shot. On the wing, Mann. And he's good on the 3-ball.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
McBride passes to Towns. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Shamet missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Traore, defended by McBride. He gets that one. Traore's got his first points of the night.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
McBride passes to Towns, to the middle. Robinson kicks to Shamet. Over Porter, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Nets trail by 6. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Inside, here's Porter, and again it's Brooklyn converting.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And Brooklyn making a change here. Anderson's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Clarkson. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's off to Charlotte for them after this game as they take on the Hornets. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for him.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position. The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Shamet the pass to Robinson. And he drops it in from the low post. Robinson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Yep, that one goes in there. And you think about the importance, RJ, of awareness and basketball IQ. What about players who don't have that, but are immensely talented?
Well, they still have to grow their IQ, and that can take time because if you make too many mistakes, it will cap your minutes.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sharp. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And here are the Knicks now. They lead by 4. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And what's especially hard about defending Brunson, he just plays with so much energy.
The Knicks shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The first one falls.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
True.
And both free throws good for Brunson.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
The kick out to Porter. A three-pointer off the mark.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Good on the shot. Shamit's got 6 points in the quarter.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Here's Anderson. The kick out to Porter. Drops in the tray.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Brunson down the lane. As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the leading defenses. Number 1, the Knicks.
Great defenders both individually and collectively. I mean, you can tell they really love accepting that challenge. They can stifle you at that end of the floor.
The first free throw is good.
Nice.
And both free throws good for Brunson.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Pass to Demon. Here's Clowney. There's Porter with the 3. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Brunson scanning the floor. Towns. New York, no good.
Oh, come on, Towns.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Porter.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Brunson, no good.
Defense
Oh, come on, guys.
all the
Damn.
stops to shut him down there.
Pass to Clowney. Here's Traore. There's the pick. 6 to shoot. Here's Porter. Takes the 3. Let's keep it alive.
Come on, guys, get rebound. Damn.
And there's the drive. Here's Clowney. Marvelous lead pass.
Yo, what's going on here, yo? For real.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Porter passes to Claxton. The layup missed. New York leading by 3. Driving in. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Oh, come on.
Pass to Demon. To the inside. Porter. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Brunson finds Shamet. And the Knicks miss again.
Damn, I can't make a shot save my life.
Weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Trains the three-pointer.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Here's McBride in the corner. Shamet with it. And that time, also a missed shot.
Come on.
Here's Deming, defended by McBride.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Brunson outside. McBride on the wing. Brunson outside. Pass to Shamet. Towns for 3. That one, no good.
Damn it, man. I can't make a shot
Something
save my
that's
life.
kept
What's
this
going
game
on
close
here,
is the
man?
fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Back to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Yeah, call timeout, man. What the fuck?
Of a masterpiece here, guys, from Porter. A threat to score from anywhere within the half court.
And so Mike Brown calls a
I can't lose
timeout.
this game. I
This
can't
now will
lose
give him a
this game.
chance to
Hell no.
discuss some potential changes. So both teams changing it up here.
It was my fault. I came in this game underestimating. I think it's going to be a blowout. That's why it's my fault. This is my fault. I came in this game underestimating them.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the half. And Hart has it in the corner. Another miss. And they
Damn.
desperately need a bucket. Brooklyn leading by 4. Oh, trying for it. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Wolf. Here's Deming. From outside, off the mark. Knicks trail by 4. Here's Hart. And Hart throws it down.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
Pushing it up. Here's Brunson. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Brunson's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And so it's Michael Porter making things happen for the Nets. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Thanks for joining us. And first off, let's take a look at the players of the week. For the East, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Giannis, certainly deserves all the accolades. When you look at everything he's about, he remains one of the most unique players in NBA history.
If you could build an NBA player from scratch, he just may be the prototype. And taking a look now at the Brooklyn Nets. They're in a close contest.
If you can make threes with consistency, the floor opens up. They've been pulling apart that defense.
Making it rain, and their opponent brought no umbrellas. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
43 with 21 points. Damn.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Really an incredible game from Michael Porter.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
The Knicks shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. On the court for the Knicks. And the forwards will be Bridges and Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Towns, and it's Houston at the 2 spot. Here's Anderson. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. He gets it in there. Anderson's got 6 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Out to the right wing. Here's Houston. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 5 here tonight. Anderson outside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Porter, no luck.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Towns with it. Taken down by Claxton.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy one.
That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Claxton.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
I agree with this. Try to jump on him, dictate the tempo, and seize the moment. Oh, coming out hot, hot, hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
Pass to Claxton. Porter against Bridges. Left side Anderson. Here's Clowney. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
Here's Brunson, and he drives in. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Strong move. Brunson just bruising his way inside.
Anderson outside. Pass to Porter. Here's Demon from the arc. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Brunson outside. Hart right side. And Hart throws it down.
And you can tell this is a priority for Brunson. He wants everyone involved.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
And let's check out some of the numbers here on Karl Anthony Towns.
The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. He's putting up about 17 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists.
To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
Now here's Anderson. He's got 6. To the paint. Here's Clowney. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Bridges. Nothing on the board.
Demon Bridges.
Here's Demon. Yes, that goes in.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. Pass to Towns. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Nice.
Towns has got 4 this quarter.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
And the outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Stolen.
Nice.
Pass to Towns. Claxton
Ah,
with the
damn it,
steal.
my fault. That much is on me.
Here's Demon. He has 6. Anderson, the bounce pass. And it's Demon missing. New York leading by 9. Brunson finds Towns. Bridges outside. It's Hart on the wing. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And there's the foul. It'll go on Igor Demon.
Thank you.
That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Brunson. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. There's the drive. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. A new generation is entering the league, and Draymond Green said these young dudes talk a lot of mess. I don't mind it at all. It's just weird to be in a space where they're like, man, I watched you my whole life. But then they're also talking crazy, saying, you had your run, you're old now. Back to you, Kevin.
Yep, it flips quick, doesn't it? Thank you, Allie. Miles McBride's checked in for Mikal Bridges. Free throw good, Porter.
And you can tell Porter Jr. wants to keep getting better. And that's one reason why this team is still so high on him.
Here's Brunson. Rebound, Brooklyn. They host the 76ers after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And a wide open look for Porter. Sinks the three-pointer.
Damn.
Porter's got 27 points.
And all of a
Jr.,
sudden,
man.
that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
And I bet he's
Yeah,
thinking
he
that
has.
he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Zaire Williams, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And so here is New York. Brunson kicks to Shamit. He's looking for Sohan and finds him. And that one drops. And the Knicks lead by 7.
Had to fight through for the bucket. Sohan did a great job there. I'm not looking for the whistle in finishing the play.
Pass to Traore. And he jams it with authority.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Brunson with the defense all over him.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Traore, defended by McBride. They set the pick. Down low. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
That was nice.
To the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Traore can't hit. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. 7-point differential. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Bucket is good. Traore's got 8 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And it's Shamit missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Traore, defended by McBride. Just 5 to shoot. And Sharp has it in the corner. Offline with his 3. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Knicks lead by 8. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Fleury is out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Michael Porter. Then it's Sharp. And it's Wolf with the power forward. So that's the Nets.
That's what's BS, yo.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
You got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
And the free throw, no good. The Knicks leading by 6. Towns, the pass to Shamet. Now McBride. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Here's Traore. And the rejection by Towns.
A firm denial by Towns, knocking it away with that tremendous length.
In the corner, it's Clarkson. It's good from long range.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits. He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Shamet, and again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And finished off by Porter.
He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
Clarkson right side. To the middle. There's Shamet. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Clarkson kicks to Shamet. Outside, Towns. In the corner, Shamet with it. That 3 off the mark. Nets trail by 9. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Robinson with the block.
Nice.
The Knicks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Towns for 3. That one's off.
Damn.
He's made 5 and missed 3 now. Here's Porter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Porter's got 15 points in just the second half.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside. And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. The Nets have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Williams, he's checked in for the Nets. Anderson comes in for Mann. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey guys, well, Jordi Fernandez was just reviewing the plan with his team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. On defense, New York. Anderson outside. Sharp sets the pick for Anderson. on that shot. With that, the Knicks lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Sharp.
Defense always had their eyes on him, and then he gives it away. Classic misdirection.
Now here's Brunson. Porter with the steal.
I messed up.
Towns against Williams. And it's Anderson atop the key. Pass to Traore. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. They're outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Porter's got 39.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Brunson, good.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Here's Anderson. It counts. And
Come on.
it's on Mitchell
Come
Robinson.
on.
Crafty job by Anderson, just zipping in for the shot.
BS.
First personal, second team foul. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Kenny Anderson. At the line, one shot.
Free throw, good, Anderson.
And for all the things Anderson does well, it's his ball handling that's the most incredible. He honed those skills growing up as a playground legend in New York City. And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Now here's Anderson. There's Porter with the 3. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
And the all-around game of Towns can score it, rebound it, as well as pass the ball. So skilled at his position.
Anderson with the ball. Brunson covering. Misses the 3. The Knicks leading by 7. Porter pulls it down. For Brooklyn, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots.
And easy to understand why many believe Porter is the complete package, skilled at making the correct pass.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. The Knicks making a switch here. Hart's checked in. Now here's Brunson. Driving to the basket. Lays it in off the window.
So assertive on the drive. Brunson doesn't let the contact slow him down.
It's good.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Here's Hart. Puts up the 3. Drained from outside.
And the fans are so fired up after that triple that trimmed the lead at the other end. And now they are stunned.
Let's lose a 3. Rebounded by Towns.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Now Brunson. Oh, Brunson good from range.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Checked in for Brooklyn.
Coming up on the floor for your Knicks, number 20, D-Ron Sharp.
Nets trail by 10. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth. And he does not hit. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Knicks.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Knicks.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jalen Brunson.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game. And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
New York with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Jacks up a three. Three, good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Off the glass. From deep, a three-pointer, good.
3.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.
Porter Jr. with 41 points, but he couldn't get no help, man. He couldn't get no help. He was balling, but no one wanted to help him. Brunson with 37, that's what I'm talking about, and 12 assists. Allie Houston, 19 points, 5 for 6 from three-point range. That's what's up. 7 and 18 points off the bench. Towns had 12 points, 10 rebounds. That's efficient. Yeah, thanks for joining my live. I appreciate it. I'll be live again in a couple of seconds. I'm switching games.